Always works.
Yep, there we go. Hey everyone, we are live. And yeah, let's just quickly launch the game here. Are you live on your side, Mike?
Live.
Nice.
On TikTok, your screen's not as good. I need to fix you on TikTok.
Do you have me on TikTok as well?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Lots. Give me specifically.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so this is our first time going live on Kick. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, the chroma key sucks on. Super bad on here naturally, like. It's appalling on here. Like, it's bad.
How's it looking, Zach?
Stream.
There you go. That'll do it. I'll do it, pig. I'll do it. Oh, it won't do. There's a part of your screen on your side. 1 second, I will fix you. Right, good enough.
That's good. I'm having a thing with Kick because Kick is 8,000 bitrate, but I only allowed
Don't mess, because TikTok won't take any more than 6,000. That's why I had that issue the other day.
Yeah. I didn't. No, I left my OBS on 6,000, and all my outputs on 6,000. So I hope it doesn't affect the quality on Kick. But yeah, no, it looks quite good.
Should be all right. Sure, YouTube offers 10,000, and it's just not the way to go. Just stick on the 6. Go with the happy median.
Yeah. Just move this one back here. Looks like we are in. There we go. The only thing is my sound overlay. No, that's working.
Which one? What do you mean the sound overlay? It feels awfully quiet.
Yeah, I didn't have chat on, but yeah, I don't know about TTS as well.
Okay, the only way to test that is to say something. 1 second now. Does that work?
The Founders have asked the Alliance to send an expeditionary force into the outer reaches of our territory. The Hurkarn is numerous there. We should be able to gather intelligence on them while we render aid to the Dominion forces in that sector. Founder Odo will be accompanying us on his... Remember, victory is life. Join our efforts in the Gamma Quadrant as soon as... The Founder has no need of... Join our efforts in the The Founder has...
I can see your
But so far, this is what people have told me not to do, right? So don't have the text to speech actually coming through
It's not. It's just monitoring.
to them.
Yes.
Okay. But then you should have the browser source off in OBS, or they will hear it.
No, I've got the browser source muted, but I've got it on monitor.
I don't know. I've got mine set up with that virtual cable. That works nicely. Also means that if I wanted, or there was a situation where we needed to not have everyone in Discord being heard by the game, we could. By the way, how is my mic now? Because I'm actually playing this game full smack on the PC.
Absolutely fine.
Right. I think it's just NVIDIA Broadcast. I think when you've got a game playing and you've got OBS reading from NVIDIA Broadcast, I don't think it's a CPU issue at all. I think it is literally just an issue with NVIDIA splitting NVIDIA Broadcast into two sources, which I'm not using anymore. I took it away, which is probably why it's sounding okay.
I might need to fine tweak my settings a little bit. For the chat, move it to the left side.
All Sync said we both have fine audio. I mean, it is fine. You should see my other microphone. It's much bigger. Massive even. See what's gone awfully quiet.
Yeah, it's like Mike has a massive mic. I like
do.
that. It's like big Mike and small Mike.
I'm the
I
small.
like that. Did you see the big Mike? Yeah, I could just imagine.
We'll be setting up a new platform soon. OnlyFans.
Oh, I like that.
Alright.
Check out Mike's big Mike.
Enough of that now. We went too far with that joke already. All right.
Hey, yo,
Oh,
you're on the
gosh.
mic with Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad boys for life.
It's just-
Right, Mike, what are we doing?
I've no fucking idea. I am already been doing tons of job stuff for the evening. I was doing that this morning. Now we should be doing something new, I think. This tune doesn't even have much to gain by doing it. Let me see if there's anything awaiting him over here. I did finish a DOF mission just now. More contraband. I'm just swimming in contraband today. Swimming in it, I says. It is doing good. With the guy's tweaks earlier on, but thank you for the follow. I think Kev's trying to figure out what that speech bubble is. There's a little comic speech bubble that appears above my name, and then whenever someone follows me or does something in the stream, and then it plays the promoted music. Actually, it plays promoted for a follow. I think it's it's something when it's raided. It's like something party. I can't remember. I set these things up over 10 years ago, so I just left them there because they were stuff I liked. There's one where I think if someone gives a tip, it does like "Here comes the money." You know, it does the whole song. Good fun. It's just nice to mess around with stuff like that. That's why I have these little sound bits. Good stuff to have. Just a bit of fun here and there.
You want to do some missions, or do some TFOs?
Yeah, either or. What I might do is maybe some TFOs with a weaker character. That's what I was doing here. This character has kind of got everything he needs for the minute. It would be kind of a waste to keep playing with him. Although he does need some XP, so I suppose we could put the foot down on that.
Got some cool stuff that I need to go and see what it does. But yeah, I need to. Got it out of the previous mission.
Okay. What you get? No. I got this one the other day. Energy credits, various amounts. Astrometric probes, provisions, medical supplies, blah blah blah, all of that crap. And contraband. There's a 15% chance of receiving additional energy credits or commodities. I mean, I left this guy with a macro on for 2 hours. I came back with a good bit of wealth from the guy for that 2 hours, considering it was all, passive.
I am gonna make a fun out of beans.
Well, basically the gimmick that I've put on 8 of these tunes is that they all have Sullibon carriers with 2 hangar bays. They all have elite Orion slave pets, the hangar base. What that allows you to do is to launch Orion slave pets that basically attack the enemy. You can deploy about 12 of them, and each one of these has the ability to, when they're attacking the enemy, they steal stuff. So they steal provisions, and they steal contraband, and they steal cash. And I also have some traits that do that as well. So by leaving that thing running for 2 hours, my inventory was full when I came back. I had a bunch of credits, a bunch of experience points that I didn't have previously. And then what I had was 111 contraband that I sold for about 3.1 million. So that was 2 hours of not doing a thing. I wasn't even here. I just left the character in a specific place where I know it's going to keep getting hit with enemies, and I just have a macro on the keyboard that just says keep making sure that you move a little bit.
That's cheeky.
No. You misunderstand. It's not what it looks like.
That's
Alright.
Cool. Mike,
I just
are
forgot.
you gonna help me? Are you gonna help me with this thing? And so I've got no idea what I'm doing yet. So I want to level this Dyson joint command points. So I'm on tier 0, but I want to level it up.
Okay.
So I am not too sure how or what or where.
So you've got the Dyson Joint Command is the one you're trying to level?
Yeah, to start off with.
You-
Because also
right.
I did when I did my TFOs, I leveled a couple of that Dyson stuff as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm trying to focus Dyson first, and then I'll do the rest later.
Okay. You can do them all at the same time, by the way, and you should.
Okay.
But so, yeah, you're not restricted to running one or the other. In fact, when I create a new character, I level them all to level 6 as quick as I can. Now, it takes a couple of weeks to get them to level 6 at my level, which is where I've doubled the XP. So the thing is, when you get one character to level 5 in a specific field. Like, we'll take Dice and Joint Command because that's the one you were talking about.
Yeah.
You get double XP for the rest of them, for the rest of your characters. So where it takes like you get 2,000 XP per 20 hours for one of these. After you do it, get one to level 5, the rest of them will be 5,000 instead of 2,500. So you get twice as you level up twice as quick. Now you already have some of those to level 5 because you got a level 60 tune starting off.
Yeah, I've got Iconian. I've got Task Force Omega and Strike Force.
Yeah, so what I'm wondering is, does that grant you the 5,000 boost? I'm guessing it does not. So you still need to do this on your other tune to get the most benefit out of it. Your other tune is only like level 5 or 10 or whatever, or 20, whatever it is.
Probably. I am not too sure.
Okay. Right, so what you want to do is you press U, go to Reputation.
Yeah, I'm there.
Right. Am I looking at your screen or my screen? I'm looking at my screen on your screen, on up there. What you then want to do is go to select active project, and you should see a daily project and an hourly project.
I currently have, I think, which one is this? This is the daily. I've got the daily assignment.
Is it started or?
I started it. It gives me the option to cancel it.
Right, but what I mean is it claiming that you? Is it claiming that you have like something left out of 20 hours till it finishes, or is it basically is it in progress, or is it awaiting something from you?
No, it was like a bar is empty. There's a bar on the bottom, but nothing. No, it doesn't show anything. But I rolled it 2 days ago, so it's definitely.
No. So until you actually put the items in there and contribute the items, it isn't even started. You need to complete it for it to start the timer.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get your screen up here
I can stream on
so I can see
Discord
what
for
you're
you.
doing. No, I got your screen here. Okay. So you haven't actually contributed anything. So go into energy credits there. Tick the little box on the right of energy credits. That. Give it the energy credits. You only have 2,500 at the minute. That won't work. You're going to need 15,000. So press I on your keyboard. Just because you're in space. There's better ways to do this. But you're going to want to sell some items. So go to well, first of all, hold on. You got stuff unlocked that you haven't opened. Bring your inventory to the center of the screen. My fat head's in the way. Okay. Open those packs that you've got there. You've got a bunch of packs with icons on them. They're all to be opened.
This stuff.
Yeah. That just means you did normal queues. Open those. Just double click them and it'll open them. Some of them contain more boxes. Now hold up. You've opened something else.
Sure. Yeah, I opened this blue.
Take this 1,500 experience bonus thing anyway. You're gonna want that. Yeah, you could have used it on your other tune, but it's fine. It's probably just as good there. Yeah, open the rest of it.
Okay.
Now the ones above it are a little different, so we'll wait up on those.
Some video random TFL complete it.
Yeah, so click that one. Okay. this is offering you marks. So now you need to decide. Press I again. Or go to assets and I. You already have it open. Press assets. Okay, this is how many marks you have. So if I was you, I'd be going on Dean, but actually go to competitive. Take 200 competitive marks. Competitive is a really great section to this game, but the problem is that it's overlooked by most players. Most players aren't playing it anymore, and to me it's one of the better TFOs. I really hate that it's not working. Right, so the next pack. That's it, you just click OK, you've already got it. So get the other boxes now. You got 2 other boxes there that matter in the middle.
This one?
Yep. Now, you're going to want the isomagnetic plasma coil there, the third one. Click accept, because it's the one that will sell for the most right now. Okay, and then it gave you another pack in that one. Right, the reasoning behind all of those, or how you ended up with all of those, that is nothing got to do with any of that. That's a totally different one, different purpose. Right, so go to assets at the top. You probably don't have any assets. You probably don't have any cash. You don't. So go to inventory again. Actually, we'll make this a little easier. What's the name of your character again?
Just go to friends.
Just press U. Just press U. No, we're there. Did you get an invite? There you go. Click accept. This is a little trick that I had years ago, and I found it very strange that people didn't realize this. We used to sell commodities in the game, stuff to people directly, right? And this is going back again more than 15, well, yeah, more than 15 years. You'd sell stuff to people, and what people were doing was trying to find the person in a map by talking to them and calling them and saying, hey, where are you? Oh, I'm on this planet. And they'd travel all the way there to get him. And I was like, why not just invite them to the ship, and they'll be in the same location as you, and they can just go back to what they were doing when they were finished, right? So I found it a bit dumb that we weren't doing that. I was mad, because there was literally fleets of people doing this, trying to make cash in the game. Yeah, that's your bank. 1 second now. I'm going to trade with you. You need to cancel that out. Yeah, so 1 second. Yeah, don't do that. Just click accept. I'm good to go. Okay. Right, there you go. Now you can start that mission off. You should be able to. That one. You're gonna need a couple. You're gonna need to do it on any ones that you have. So just, even if you can't put all the marks into all of them, just kick them all off. Just get them started so that you're ready when you do have the marks, and you'll know which one you need to get next.
I'll start you expertise this one as well.
Yes, all of them.
I'll just click fill all.
Fill on. No reason not to. But you should start from the top. I mean, I'd start from the top if I was you. There is no disadvantage to having these all the way to level 6. Zero disadvantage.
So what do I
In fact, it's a massive advantage. Yeah, all of them. Daily. Only do the daily ones. Don't waste your points on the hourly ones. It will only slow you down anyway. You don't have the discovery marks yet. That's fine. No, even the level 5s, because you're going to have to get them to level 6. Do them all. Every time you do these TFOs, you get to decide what marks you're going to get. or in some cases you don't get much of a choice, you only get 1 or 2 choices. But the point is, line yourself up. You're going to need about 2,000 to 3,000 marks, I think, to get them all to level 6 the first time. Then you only need half of that on the next tubes.
So what I did was, I took everything in the beginning. I sort of spread them out, and then I decided I let me put everything nice.
When you get to level 6 on everything, when you get to tier 6 on all the reputations, that's the correct thing to do. And that's what you probably saw me doing in the video. But don't do it that way normally, because here you want all of them to get to level 6. Because every TFO you do after that, like, I mean, if I do a TFO right now with you, I am likely to be either halfway to my dilithium stack for the day, or the whole way. Somewhere in the middle.
Can't do all of them.
That's fine. Fill them up. You should have enough cash now to do it.
Yeah, but
The expertise will be the tight spot. Yeah, don't worry about those. We'll get those as we go. So what you do is, whichever ones are not moving, the next TFO that you do, make sure that you get the points for that one on the next one. Good. That's why I was saying the competitive one is going to be the one to get the harder amount of marks on, because competitive, the way that used to work was it was kind of a PvP style TFO, and it was good because what it did was it pitted your team against another team that were trying to achieve the same objective.
Right.
And what it would do is, yeah, I am very orange on your screen, by the way. I have a whole Trump thing going on. It's because my camera is jacked up on saturation to make my green screen work better. So what I do is I correct for the color on my side. But obviously it's not when it goes through the knock. When you get it on your end, you have to color correct it. So you just drop the saturation down a bit and it'll be fine.
I like your orange.
It's fine, you can keep these orange then. But I'm just going to be doing Trump impressions all day long.
Deal.
Fair enough.
Okay, cool. So what are we doing?
What? I'm trying to figure out why my stream has stopped working again. Nobody's telling me my stream is not working. Then what? Oh, there it is. It's working again. I don't know. I think it's the browser that time. Twitch only. Everything else is working fine. Fan just fan. Fan just fan.
Okay.
Get off of my ship.
This is your ship.
Yeah, but this is so this is not what my ship generally looks like actually. This is a bridge, which if you get a chance to get one of these ships, I highly recommend this bridge. Here's the reason, right? You got the trader right there. That allows you to make more EC by doing a bunch of bullshit missions, but when you're low level, that's fine. Over here, we've got the Dabo table. This is the gambling thing for Gold Press Platinum. In the Endeavors, you have to do this shit every once in a while. You've got a mail, exchange and bank, and you've got access to over here where you can select a small craft, and here where we can contact duty officers to get some missions that you generally can't get. The reason I like this bridge is just simply everything is right here in this room. You don't have to go around the ship, and you have access to the exchange. Most ships you don't have access to the exchange on. This means that wherever I am in the universe, I can just go to the bridge, access the exchange, job done. No traveling back to Earth Space Dock or DS9 to get that stuff. Means I don't have to, because that's most people's biggest fucking thing, right? The moment you decide to go back to Earth Space Dock, and you've had to transport there, or transwarp there, what happens is you end up going, fuck it, I'm not playing anymore, I'm going off now. And this is a good way to stick it out.
Okay, so with this activated, what do we do now? TFOs?
Yeah.
Are you doing weak or strong?
I usually do elites. The problem... Yeah, it won't make any difference to me. What are you actually trying to achieve? That'd be the best question. What are you actually trying to get?
To get reputation.
You want reputation marks.
Yes.
Okay. So elites are going to be your best bet because that's the ones that are going to level you up fast on these things. The problem will be if we end up in a match where everyone else is doing exactly what we're doing. My character is not exactly high DPS. It is high level, so it's more of a tank. So the problem is if we end up in another match with another group of people doing exactly what we're doing, we'll get absolutely floored. But there's no harm in it. We just don't get frustrated if we lose. We just move on and do another one. All right. So what I'll do is I'll invite you. We went to see the Mario Galaxy movie. Did I go?
What level are you? 65?
This one's 65, yeah. And it doesn't matter about matching, because we're going to TFOs anyway. It doesn't really care. Hello everyone on Twitch. Hello everyone on and nobody on TikTok, as usual. I think TikTok just doesn't like me.
Keys. What filter is it? Color correction.
Yeah, color correction I'll do.
And then
Just drop my Trump down. Just drop my Trump down a little bit, okay?
There you go.
It's tremendous.
Is it better?
I have no idea. I'm not looking at your stream. I'm looking at my one there.
Yeah, I
I've got it on top.
really have the red glow out of your face with that mic.
Yeah, I also got my affiliate back. There is a bit of a red glow. I'll just move it over. I got my affiliate back. Means I can play ads spontaneously just to piss people off.
This was the mission that got a couple of bullshit. This is where I got all those boxes and stuff.
I'm wondering what's going on my other screen. I know I'm colorblind, but Jesus Christ, the screen looks like it's gone green. It has gone green. Why has it gone green? On Twitch, the background went green. It was always blue. What did I do? Can't like it. It ain't bad. It's just weird. Yeah, they've all gone green. Has my graphics card like kicked the bucket? Right, so you'll see around my ship.
Listen up. The war.
There's these little ships appearing. I have a bunch of traits that basically allow me to launch 12 of them really fast. And then a bunch of consoles and other stuff that basically allow me to level them up fast. And as I'm leveling them up, they just steal more gear, more stuff. It's a gimmick. It's not like a endgame material.
Here they come.
But it works for me because my whole thing is just to have fun stealing stuff from them.
We'll cut you from the back. No essential personnel on civilians. arrive.
Thought you said we'd trouble.
It looked like we were-
Reading some
I didn't know
heavier
it was
ships
just
incoming. Raiders and battlecruisers. Evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover. Raiders taking fire. Evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
This is Ando. Our shields are taking hits, and we could use an effort.
Evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover. Heroes are regrouping again. Get into position to prepare for the next assault. Here come the Klingon battleships. Keep fighting! Evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
you got extra of them for doing the elite. That's and for doing random, right? Because you get rewards for doing normal missions, bigger rewards for doing advanced, and bigger rewards for doing elite. But then you get extra rewards for also doing
I see.
a random elite.
Yeah, I got a couple of shirts
So-
as well.
Yeah, so try spread your marks out. Like you're going to want the discovery ones, obviously, and then you're going to want some others. Now I'm just picking Iconian because I'm just stacking Iconian to trade them in. Because once you get to level 6, you can turn them all into. You can turn them all in for dilithium. You don't need them anymore then,
Is my
or at least if you have
Discord
everything you
just
want, you know.
Just see, Hey everyone on Twitch. I see we've got a couple of viewers.
Test chat.
Okay, my text to speech is
Yeah.
on now.
Right, in the morning I need to destroy all of the keybinds that are built into OBS because it's for some reason now it's having an effect where it's actually launching features on OBS and TikTok Live that it shouldn't be on launching. So I'll just press Control Q for, you know, I want to take some items that are being dropped, and then suddenly I have to make up for it.
Energy credits. 10,000 energy. Do status. Instant repair revive. Energy credits.
I don't know what you're asking me really.
There's 3 options. Competitive wargame equipment required, tier 0. You receive the following: energy credits, status shell, and then instant repair. That's the 3 options.
Let me see your screen. 1 second. No, they aren't options. They were all given to you. Yeah, lockboxes are the gambling mechanic in the game. One of the gambling mechanics in the game.
Nice. Okay.
I get a lot of prisoners, so I'm going to see actually how much these prisoners are worth.
With that TFO, I didn't get to choose what points I want.
You must look. No, you would have, but on the end, at the end of that one,
Probably it asks you what location and what you want. Then you select
yeah,
which.
at the end you only got a choice between 2: discovery and fleet marks. Did you do that one? Let me. Oh, sorry, I'm not looking at your screen again. I should just go look at your screen. It makes it easier for me. Press inventory. Over here. Yep, over here. You've got a couple of them there. You need to open those boxes. No. That one? So then you're going to want to pick. Don't pick discovery. You already got some. No, you already got competitive last time, so pick something else that you don't have. Go to assets on the right. Yeah, assets, and then see what's 0. You didn't get discovery on that last one. You did enough damage in that last one, right? Because it should have been discovery marks by default. You must have taken fleet marks by mistake. Go down and take discovery marks. Now the next pack. Open up an inventory and then you'll have extra packs in there. There's another one. 2 across, 4 down. Oh. coil. Always take the plasma coil at the moment. And then you have another pack there in the middle. There you go. Take those. Oh, we're in the middle of a weekend bonus as well. So click OK. And you've got more packs. This is where these extra packs are coming from. There's a weekend bonus.
Nice.
And you've another pack in the center there. What's that? Yeah. Right click on that. You've got a bunch of duty officer packs, by the way. You've got 2 of them there in your inventory. Yeah, open that. And then you've one more on the other side. You can just click open there on the left in that window. See the one? Open one. There you go. Bunch of duty officers for you. Okay. Some of them you can sell, some of them you can't. You're a cunt. I mean, some of them you can sell and some of them you can't. But right click on the 7 across, 8 across. There's the glowing item called the transponder. One to the left. That one. Right click on it. Put protection on, first of all. Change that protection status to on. Second item on that list. When you right click. Yeah, now click it. Yeah. Now, each one of these are tasks that you can get. Now that one's glowing. Click it because you got something for that. Claim. Now you got a pack in your inventory. See if there's any other glowing. Those 2. Claim them. All of these might even have points in them for you. Yeah, you see on the left there, you're getting XP and you're getting credits and you're getting different stuff, right? All could be. Oh yeah, the episodes are, that is it. So now you see there, you got 2 packs there. Click them. Now you got more points, so pick the ones you don't have. You likely don't have gamma points. Gamma. So go gamma first. And then the next pack you're going to go Temple or Lucari. There you go. Now you're already starting. See how easy it's getting? You've got another one up there in the 3rd slot. Or on the second last row. Sorry, second last column. Now that one's going to be Temple. This is easy compared to how the game actually plays out. You're getting a massive head start in the game. Because not only have you come in with a level 60 character, you have an XP weekend, or a bonus weekend, where it's giving you extra points. There's just times in the game where it's easier to do shit. You'll see there's an increase in player count when certain events are on.
Show me how to buy and sell stuff. You
Sure.
said there was some stuff I can sell.
Yeah, like those coils. So let's do that now.
Where do you see the
R&D. Yeah.
stuff
It's a lot of it, not all of it's sellable, or worth selling, I should say. It's all sellable. Shit, I left my bridge. Let me fix it.
there? Cool. Right, what's next?
I'm going to bring you to my ship now. I'm going to bring you onto my ship. What's the name of your character again? I keep fucking it up here. Is this you? No. Mira. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now every space station has an exchange for selling items. Where the fuck are you? There. If you come in this room behind me. Every space station that you go to has an exchange, but not every ship has. That's why I picked this bridge. No matter how fucking cool my ship is, this will always be my dumbass bridge. So what you want to do is press I. Don't you touch my dumbass bridge. Right? Press I somewhere on that's not in the inventory in that window, but you want to keep the window open. So click out of it, press I. Nope. Go on. Anyway, doesn't matter. Now open the exchange with that window open. You're gonna want both open at the same time. That's the idea. Separate them somehow. Right. Go to the R&D section in your inventory. It's alright. Looking at it. Everyone, I am cross-eyed, but I ain't that fucking cross-eyed. Like, I'm not looking up there. One eye at Jesus at all times. So, go to buy. Just a second, you're going to go to buy first, because I'm going to show you. Drop the coils into the search bar at the top. The coils is second row, fourth in. Drag him. Just left click him and drag him over. Drop him. Search. Now, they are selling for how much? 33.49. So that's how much you want to sell them for, roughly. You can undercut them, or you can play the long game and you can sell them for more. If you sell them for more, obviously they may not sell them.
Let's just do it 345.
Or they might.
Once you get special discount.
Well, keep in mind that if you're the last person to put one up on the exchange, your item will be first if you match the price. And what happens is, this is the whole thing about the economy of the game, right? If I undercut you, and you see me, and you're sitting there with 100 of those on there one at a time, you're going to start undercutting the other guy because you want them to sell. He may have bought them. He may have bought them for 300 and a pop, and he's just looking to make more money. Like the real world. You got to think of it like economics, right? So, exactly. So, go and sell them for whatever you like. You make the call there, right? I'm no billionaire, so
just drag and drop them in here, right?
yeah, absolutely. Sell them one at a time. If you sell them together, you're gonna have to sell them for less because the gold price is likely much cheaper. So it was 340 something thousand, basically, is what you wanted. That's what they're selling for at the minute. So post that one, and then grab the other one and post that as well. Right? Now, those are for crafting. You could sit here and waste your time crafting as well. But I would say get some money in the bank first. We'll worry about crafting later. Okay, because yeah, exactly. So here's the thing: your character also started with a boost in crafting, a pretty substantial one. Because I got the same character. You already started with like a bunch of items at level 15 already, or a bunch of R&D schools at level 15. That's a big deal to have them starting off.
Why?
So that's good. Let me think what's next. I will be going off in a few minutes to watch a movie, but thought we'd get some stuff in because we have been online for an hour apparently.
Why do you hate them?
Dirk's on there doing definitely not Dirk.
My Twitch is not reading.
Blocks my comments.
Oh.
You have to independently turn them on for text to speech.
No, it is on. Yeah, but you can't swear. The mod will block you.
Can't swear where?
In the chat. So
Oh, you tried to swear.
Automated mod. Yeah, an automated mod. Now he's just spamming my mod. Let's see what you tuned my mod. I can see that in the chat.
Oh, now I see him say blocks my comments.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the thing.
It's because
even though it's a
tuned me
shared
out
chat,
and
I'm not
gay.
seeing the shared chat.
What's wrong with you? You can't call me gay. Mod's protecting my best interests here.
It's amazing how it's okay to be gay, but you can't call someone gay. I'm very confused by this.
So, what do you scheme? I must sell all this stuff, or I'm gonna use some of this shit.
Now you sell all that off, so leave it sell. That's the fun in games for you. You don't need to sell all that type of shit. You're going to be here for the rest of your life. You can feel free to sell the advanced R&D material, reward packs, and all that shit if you want. It might actually be the best thing to do. But I wouldn't go selling this stuff or waste my time with it. It's up to you.
Yeah,
I have tons of this crap.
Yeah, it's a bit cheap to be selling this shit.
It is. It is cheap to be selling it at the start, but you keep in mind, again, you're a brand new person. Do you want me to show you how I used to make cash back in the day? Go into buy. No, but go on. Go into buy. Go into ship console. Just give you an example. Go to engineering, click search. Leave it on blank, everything else, but delete your search bar. You've got everything, yeah. Yeah, whatever you want. Just click search. Now, see the first item.
Yeah.
How much is it selling for?
200.
Hover on it.
Yeah.
Right, it's selling for 200.
Yeah.
Leave that one. It's not worth it. Go down to the next one. Okay. Not worth it. Next one.
But
I'm gonna show you why when you find one.
You're gonna buy and sell.
No, but I'm going to show you why.
You buy
Now,
for
what I used to do.
the value's
Nope.
too high.
Just a second. Let me explain it because it's not what you think. The value is how much the item's worth in the game, in a technical perspective, right? It doesn't actually matter anywhere except for one principle. They're selling it for 4,000. Its value is 2,000. However, there's items on there where they're selling it for 4,000 and its value might be 20,000. If you sell that item, you'll get 10,000. If you sell it to an NPC in the game, you'll get 10,000. So when the game first came out, what I used to do to make cash in the game was buy all of those items that were undercut the value by 50% or less. Or, that were selling for less than 50% of its value. And sell them.
Okay.
And just keep doing that. That would be a waste of time today. Because you will be scratching the surface of the cash. But back then, it was perfectly plausible. Because spending $1 million on something was low priority back then. Nowadays, spending $1 billion is cheap, right? So it's swings and roundabouts. It really depends on what you want. The other thing you can do is this. This is the other one I used to do. Go down to the duty officers tactical. On your screen. Starting to sweat in here. It's getting warm in this room. Dirk, you need to install Star Trek, by the way.
He's got Star Trek.
Yeah, go down to Duty Officers Tactical on your screen there, Kevin. It's on your left. There. There you go. Con Officers. Right. Now, this is small fry on this one, but let's do an example. Go to any quality up there and change it to very rare. In the filter, in any quality at the top there, the filter, go to very rare. Let's have a quick look. Now, this is what I used to do. You see the one there for 475? That's the cheapest one of those very rare tactical officers at that level. What I used to do was look at that, go travel down on the list, go down on the slider bar on the right. Where's the next jump? See the 700,000 there? I would have considered that the next jump at the time. What I would have done is bought every officer before that 700,000. Right? And the value of them. What's the difference between the cheapest one to the most expensive one? About 200,000. Right. I would sell every one of them for 700,000. Right? Controlling them. Exactly. Buying the cheap part of the market and selling it for what I believe is actually the market value. And I would do that with every single type of duty officer that was on that list. That's how I used to make cash in the game. The other thing I used to do was, we had a method for creating unlimited Zen points in the game. They patched it out, but that was good. Yeah, really upset about that one, because it's not even the fact that they patched out my method. What they patched out was the thing that allowed me to do that, and that was amazing. What that was called a foundry, and it allowed everyone to create their own levels in the game. Their own stories, their own objectives, their own seasons in the game, where they were able to create just completely new stories. And they were brilliant. And they took it away.
Okay.
It was very customizable as well. It was like a little video game creator for yourself in Star Trek. The other thing, what was the other thing we used to do? Oh yeah. So commodities that you get in the game, like provisions and entertainment provisions and replicators and things like this, all of these things have a value and they cost X amount in the game to buy. There was a huge demand for these items back in the day because the fleet projects required them. They still require them, but they're easier to obtain because now you pick them up when you kill enemies, and they're just all over the fucking place now. But back then they were hard to get. So what I used to do was I would take a Ferengi who has an ability to get a 20% discount on any items they buy from the NPCs in the game. Right? That's their whole spiel in the Star Trek universe. So they get 20% off. Then if you get a Tuffley ship or a Sullabon freighter, you get a further discount. If you get your fleet, your embassy level up to level 2, you get another discount. So what I used to do was buy large amounts of the commodities with all of those discounts combined, and I would sell them to other players, even at a discount from the game. And what, you remember I said about going onto the ship, where I pulled you onto my ship like I just did a few minutes ago? I think you're still on here. You still in here? What I used to do was I made an app and we called it Rule 286. And it had to do with the rules of the Ferengis. The Ferengis have these rules, 285 of them. So we called it, I think it was 286 or 287. Can't remember the exact number. But the thing was I created an app. And that app I used to deliver to people online. They were playing this game. And it basically connected directly to my email. And what it would do is they'd put in the number of items that they'd want. I'd get the order ready and I'd pull them onto the ship. Like this. Hand them the order, they'd hand me the cash, I'd make a profit, they'd get a discount. People were doing this in really large numbers. Exactly. And it was, people loved it because it was also role-playing to them. To me, I didn't give a shit, I was getting money. But to them it was role-playing because I was the Ferengi doing the dodgy dealing. Do you know what I mean? That's their whole story in Star Trek.
Cool. Are you going to leave now? Or are you going to stay? Because I'm going to leave another mission.
I'm going to probably leave. But if I was you, and you're looking to get as many points as possible, do the random elites. So, near your map, at the top, you'll see, go down onto the bottom bar, bottom row, go across all the way, one more, one to the left, there you go. No, wrong one, two to the left, one more. One that looks like 3 arrows facing in a weird direction. That one. Now. Oh, you're not high enough level to pick elites yet. You're only getting them because I am. Shit, okay. You can't do that, so you'll have to pick your missions. You can't do a drop down on that join random, right? Or is it because... Are we still in the team together?
Yes.
Yeah, drop the team, it's probably it. It's just because I'm in charge of the team. But I'm not seeing the team. Just leave team. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Now, drop down that icon next to the join random. Click the little drop down. Go to elite, just the three, the one that looks like a sergeant. Click that. When you join random now, you'll go into elites. Now keeping in mind, in elites, you get injured. If your ship gets blown up, your ship gets damaged. You have to go fix that. If you get injured as on the ground, you get injured, you gotta go fix that with the doctor. You'll find to repair the ship, the easiest place to do that is in the shipyard, which you go to the teleporter room on Konos, and the doctor is at the back end of the hallway that we just jump around on. That place where I'm normally just jumping around like an idiot. You go from there to the back door, and if you can see my stream there, I'm actually heading there. So there's one door over here by the mail, in the main hall. In there is the nurse and the doctor, and you can basically get fixed up in there. You might piss people off if you're in elites, if you can't handle the damage. But nowadays, I'd say most people doing elites could probably handle it if there were 4 people. As I said earlier, the problem is going to be if you have more people who are, say, like you, are new to the game and haven't played it a lot, don't know the mechanics of the levels that you're going into, or the tactics for that level, they might get a little bit miffed. I wouldn't worry too much about it early days. They can't ban you for playing the game. Right? They just might think, I don't know, they might just put you on an ignore list or some shit. I wouldn't worry. Most people in this game anyway are not toxic.
Except for you.
Except for me, but I've earned that right.
But seeing that stuff I activated is elites now the right thing to do, or must I just jam a couple of TFOs?
Those are... That was too much information, Dirk. Oh, that was read in my ear by... That's a scam, obviously. The weird thing about that, Dirk, is you're typing that out, but that's being read by a lady in my ear. So, yeah. That's what it is. I didn't mean the schizophrenic voice in my ear. That's from the text to speech. The schizophrenic one has been quiet all day. Right. But all good. What do we got? We got 10 people watching on TikTok. On Twitch.
Nice.
No, the lady's not in the room with us.
Nice.
So you say God is everywhere. Is God in the room with us now? Right. And you hear him, you say. Okay.
Elaborate. Okay. So, sorry. Back to my original question. What did you say?
Sure.
I must do TFOs.
What do you
or
say?
I must do this.
Definitely underscore not
That is
underscore Dirk
TFOs.
make me mod.
Derek,
But if you join random,
if I
you
make
get better payouts.
Derek, if I make you a mod, you're gonna whitelist yourself. The mod is just there to protect you. Well, protect us from you.
Definitely underscore not underscore
That's it.
Dirk. Definitely.
You're the reason we need mods.
You know how weird this text to speech in my ear is? It's like definitely underscore not underscore Dirk.
Oh, yours is reading it out. I took the names out.
Definitely
I took the names
underscore
out. They can
not
get pretty
underscore
fucking
Dirk
frustrating.
Y.
My car does that shit too.
Yeah,
Except it
no.
doesn't say Kevin said
Yeah.
this. It says +353 8 something something. We're like, stop that.
Dirk, I see you found the mod crack. Okay, you can be a mod now. I don't know how to make you a mod though, but
I didn't know this. He's figured out a system here. He's got gay but types it out one letter at a time.
yeah. He cracked the mod system.
So
Mod management, add new moderator.
Definitely
So here's the
underscore not
thing,
underscore Dirk. Just
now
to
I'm
delete
forgetting
the
my
stream
thing.
spamming.
Shit. Oh, I didn't know this. I only found this out like a week ago, and I don't remember why. I think I saw this on like a YouTube video or a TikTok or something talking about moderators on streams. I didn't know this, but the big guys who are on big numbers pay the moderators
Yes.
and give them gifts and things like that. And there were a bunch of people saying that they weren't getting paid, and I was like, "What do you mean paid?" I was like, "People were moderating streams for me before and stuff like that. I didn't know anyone was meant to be getting paid or getting stuff off of people.
Don't
Like
get
I wasn't
ideas.
getting anything for the streams.
Don't get ideas. Oh.
I don't think Dirk is concerned.
Okay, Dirk, I activated mod on your account.
Definitely underscore not underscore Dirk bitch better have my money.
You're in trouble.
Better have my money.
You ban yourself.
It's like I know people that knows people that breaks bones for a living.
You owe them all money.
And now it's got a lock against your name now. It's like, yeah, this bro's mod. Pretty cool.
Yeah, but mine actually has Autobots on mine. So mine kicks
got the Autobot. I just don't have the I don't think I've got the advertisement blocked. But now I don't need it. I've got definitely Derek, my bitch, going. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's good. I'm gonna change your name.
My wife closed my office door, so obviously I must be making too much noise.
So does it mean you're not gonna watch movies and you're gonna jam Star Trek? That's
No,
all
I'm
I
gonna
heard.
watch movies.
Oh.
I'm not making her angry. She's so angry. Here's a wild crocodile. I'm gonna sneak up behind it and stick my thumb right up its butthole. It's angry.
I presume your wife is not close by because you're getting what shall I say? All cocky about it. Cool. Chat room. Right, I'm gonna run still some missions. Dirk, I don't know if you want to join me on missions. But you still haven't answered me. Or you did, and I didn't listen once again. What did you say? TFOs or this?
No, those are TFOs.
Just
when you click random, it's random and elite. So you're specifying that I want to join a random elite TFO, and by doing that and completing
Definitely
it, the payout is much greater
Dirk,
than if you were to do it any other way. It's the best bang for your buck.
Okay, but if my ship gets knocked, I can't use it. I must first go repair it.
No, you can still use it. You'll just have holes in it. You'll just be damaged. Different parts of your ship won't function as well, and you'll be weaker. But you're scrounging for the scraps here, and there's nothing wrong with that. Go do it. It's the best way to level your stuff up quick.
Okay, so you say I must just go and do rank 3, join random.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, at every mission that you go into, learn what the mission is. Right, so once you go in there, learn the rules of what the mission says it is, because when you do them in normal and advanced, you have optional objectives. When you do them in elite, those objectives are no longer optional, they are mandatory. So if you fail them, you fail the mission.
Well, I just entered the level 3 mission.
Well, it didn't pop yet.
It did, and I click accept.
Oh, okay. Well, it'll join now in a second. So I'll tell you which one. I'll wait until it joins. We got 9 viewers at the minute. And Dirk, I got my affiliate status back. I don't know why they took it away. Not streaming for 10 years should not be a requirement, or something to
It's all about your face.
be looked down upon. Not my face. they allowed me on here with my face. Oh, you don't need to do the bits, like, don't worry about it. My sister does that shit. She sends me like roses and diamonds and stuff on TikTok. They're like a cent each. It'll be 20 years before I get them out. Right? I'm more angry that TikTok's getting compound interest on them as well. They still have them.
Crazy. I've enabled my overlays. Obviously, it's not working now until I get my affiliated. but
You
I've
spent
enabled-
$100 on bits? What'd you do that for?
Enough! The Iconian Heralds
Oh, there's a
are
good one.
bringing
It's
in
my
a
favorite
network of devices
Also,
to
these are
subjugate
fucking favorite.
Kronos.
I'm gonna stick around tell you.
Our team will reprogram the Herald's devices
Damn
to
team.
reveal more Iconian
You
technology
can totally do shit.
hidden in subspace.
You can give me the bits
Once
if
a
you want,
device is
but
activated,
I'm not
we
I'm
will
not
have
telling you.
only a few seconds to
or, you know,
disable
go
the
find
other
one of
two
those
linked
ladies that,
Iconian
give
machines
her-
before their network resets. May fortune favor you. You need to deactivate all of the devices together, or else the network will reset them. You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time.
Yeah, that's fucking floaty thing in the center of the room. That's a console. Activate. Right? Yeah, no, activate. Yeah, there you go. No, don't shoot. Don't shoot.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
Go back. Stay there. His aim is as straight as
The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. The Heralds are activating a new set of devices. We need to move to the next area.
People will make the mistake. When you activate that, everyone else has to run to one of the other consoles and activate them. On the next one, no, keep going. Go follow them now. You're moving on. You're now past this section. Chase them down there. Now, do not rush to do this one. There are two objectives here to get the security guards that are standing on either side of the gate to safety on the other side. If you were to rush it before they do that, what would happen? You would lose the game. Once they've done that, see there on the right, rescue fire team and assist on the ground. Now, somebody's already trying to do the objective. If they do that too fast, they will lose.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
Like, they've already activated it. So, when they lose, you don't get activated in time, you deactivate it again.
The devices are resetting.
Stand there.
Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time.
Like, they're doing
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. The Heralds are activating a new set of devices. Proceed to that
in
location.
the game, and now I never want to play it again.
Nice. Go, done.
Yeah, next one. Move on. So again, there's two new objectives. One, there's a bunch of targs in a pit over there. You gotta lock them in the cages. So run down there. Run down the stairs. Excuse me. Yeah, run this side. There's targs to your right. They need to be in their cages. Right? Down there. No more. Keep going. Jump down. No, down there. See down there? In the big pit? They've already done it, but you have to get the targets that are down here into the lock them in. Once you've done that, you go over there and there's a guy hiding. Just turn slowly. Right. Left.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
Go activate that thing. See that thing in front of you? Nope. Lose it. I don't know.
The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously.
Once he does it again.
The Heralds are activating a new set of devices. We need to move to the next area.
In the next ones, you just kill everything. You've already passed the dangerous parts of this mission. Now just kill everything. And
You have 15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously. The Herald leader is here. Stop it before it can break into the Great Hall.
you've already passed that. Now you're heading back to where you started. I'm not sure that road's gone the right way. This used to be one of the highest paying missions. That's why I like
The
it.
Heralds are driven back.
Underscore
Now they all
not
have.
underscore Dirk. Your volume is very
So on
soft.
the left, take the one daily bonus. The Iconian resistant barks. See that window up there? Make sure you take that. Take the second one. And accept. I think that's what you missed last time. I think you missed it and then you didn't get anything. Now you can leave.
That which volume?
Done.
Are you talking about my mic's volume?
Definitely underscore not underscore Dirk. Yes.
That's very weird.
We never explained to Ray what
That's
Billy is. I just realised that.
Is it better now?
Every time you said Billy, I don't think he understood what you meant.
I don't know if I've got the right input yet though. Noise suppression, noise gate. Yeah, this is the right one. Got it.
Definitely underscore not underscore Dirk. Ill put it in.
Should be the same because you're coming through Discord for me. Unless I've raised you up.
No, I think it is my OBS volume that's soft, but I moved it up a bit. So yeah, Derek was just Derek, how does it look there? Otherwise, I must put a what you call this thing? A gain on it.
Again. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna drop. So you guys have fun. Try play. See if you can get Dirk playing. And
Definitely
I'll catch you
underscore
later on.
not
I still don't know
underscore
why the
Dirk. You
screen
are
looks
full
green. I
volume,
think
and I can
something
hardly
fucked up
hear
on my
you.
OBS.
You can hardly hear me. Mike, just speak there again.
Testing. 1, 2. Testicles. 1, 2.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it's like this. Yeah, this is very weird.
Definitely
I know.
underscore not underscore Dirk.
I
Join
know.
Discord.
He's saying to join Discord. Alright. Catch you later.
I am on Discord though. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. That's fine, Mike. I'll
Catch you.
chat to you.
Alright, catch you later.
Cool, mate. Enjoy. Good evening, infidel.
How's it?
Good in you.
I'm going to share my screen so you can hear how soft you are.
It is very weird.
And Billy was full blast, eh? And he was crystal clear.
I wonder why that is.
Do you hear yourself?
Let me just go to your Discord.
You checked?
Hello.
No, you're still softening.
Yeah, I can hear myself. My volume is like
You're still softening.
very loud. My volume is like very loud.
No, but on your stream it's very soft. On your stream it's very soft.
Test 1, 2. How's that? Test 1, 2.
No.
How's that?
No.
Okay, let me see. Is that a bit better? Is that a bit better?
On Discord I hear you crystal clear. On Discord I hear you crystal clear. And it's loud. It's just here. And it's loud. It's just here. Are you watching my stream?
I am. I can hear
Are you
myself.
watching my stream?
I am. I can hear myself.
Yeah, how soft it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, how soft it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what delete messages.
Okay, if I take my noise suppression off, it is. Yeah, it's not good.
No, it's something to do with OBS because your Discord quality is crystal clear. It's loud. It's loud.
Okay, I'm gonna activate some gain on this.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate some gain on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna activate some gain on this.
It's good. Wait.
Okay, but my EQs and stuff is completely out. Okay, but my EQs and stuff is completely out.
Yeah.
Yo, this is very strange.
Yeah.
Yo, this is very strange.
It is getting louder though.
Yeah, the louder I've done, I'm just checking my EQs now. Yeah, the louder I've done, I'm just checking my EQs now. Yeah,
Okay, I'm just gonna stop streaming so you don't hear yourself.
Yeah, that's fine. I just need to play around with this EQs a bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for now, and they can always control it aside. Right, I think that's cool.
That's gonna be better.
Are you gonna join me?
No, I'm gonna head to bed.
Well, that's lame.
Yeah, I just wanted to come say hello.
And I appreciate that, but it's still early, eh? It's like midnight there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still very early. And oh, sorry, you're working tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, holiday, yeah. So it's quite cool.
Serious?
Yeah, tomorrow's a holiday, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why I can jam a little bit later.
Good work.
Hmm.
Okay. What we'll do is leave and join tomorrow. If I finish up, I've got 2 proposals I need to finish up.
Okay. Well, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna jam a bit tomorrow as well. I might do 1 or 2 more TFOs and then call it a night.
Yeah, I'm gonna join you from my phone and listen in bed.
It sounds brilliant. It sounds like something I need to do as well. But I can't join myself from bed. But all good. All good.
Okay, you are.
Okay.
Later.
Yeah, cool, mate. I'll
Cool, mate.
I'll check you when the sun is shining again. Thanks for popping in.
I'm not going anywhere, but you to your Discord in your game.
All good. All good.
Just.
Just. There you go. All right, let's do a couple of TFOs there, see what's going on Discord. Not much happening. For anyone that's available, please feel free to join me on Discord. Yeah, if you want to jam a bit.
Hi all and welcome to the chat. Please feel free to join in on chat and giving some tips out as well. Why?
Cool. All right. I was just checking that all my settings are still up and running. Yeah, I just want to check in on Kick as well. See, we've got a viewer there from Kick.
Captains, it is with solemn purpose that we ask you to part. The synth are compromising the defense network. Transported to safety. Rescued engineers can be beamed to transport vessels. Transports will rendezvous back at the orbital habitat. The synth are turning the engineers can also, once resisting the synth advances, evacuate the engineers at the outer perimeter first.
Go. Right, let's go. we go. Eat some dust.
Defense satellites are turning to synth control. The operational area is about to get smaller. Picket ships, fall back to the next defensive perimeter. The outer perimeter is lost. Fall back and rescue as many people as you can.
Okay. Let's see.
Satellites are coming under synth control. Operational area is approaching 50%. Those satellites will pulverize us if we stay here. Pull back! defense net destroys everything on the surface. Beam up any remaining survivors and get them to the safe zone.
Yeah, let's see.
Fall back to the station. The safe zone is only 15 kilometers in radius. The station is deploying additional transport and has begun evacuation procedures. Fall back to the station perimeter. Do not let the Sith through!
Quite a hectic mission.
Transport en route to both Alpha and Gamma beacons. tethered to all 3 beacons.
Okay, let's see.
Seem it, that was a fine showing. In the face of insurmountable odds, your actions would have saved many lives had you been present on that fateful day. Well done.
Nice. Okay. Have we done a mission? Yo, sounds loud. Drop the sound a little bit. Been crazy on that mission. Let's see what we got. Nice. Nice. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm done for the night. I hope you have a lovely evening. And then, yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow. It's a holiday year, so we'll be doing a bit of streaming tomorrow as well. And I hope to see you then. Thanks a lot, guys.